Welcome to 41 Today Lifestyle, everyone. I'm Troy Thompson. COVID-19 not only has radically changed our daily lives, but it's impacting our US justice system. Courts, jails, prisons, and law firms are altering the way they conduct business due to COVID. Legal expert Sam Bassett is here to tell us a little bit more about that. Welcome to the show, Sam.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, Sam, you've been a criminal and family law attorney for decades, and you've seen the changes throughout the legal system. Can you give us a summary of the status of courts and how Zoom hearings are impacting the legal system?
Well, we've all had to learn how to conduct ourselves through Zoom and other teleconference mechanisms over the last 3 or 4 months. It's particularly effective for short hearings, for agreements, and for trials or hearings that are not really lengthy or involve a lot of documents. It's a little more challenging when you're wanting to have a trial with a lot of exhibits and a lot of witnesses, but it's certainly accelerated the use of teleconference in the legal profession.
Of course. Now, telemedicine's been an amazing system for doctors. I can only imagine it would be slightly different for the courts. One thing I did want to say to you, how does this impact the ability of an accused criminal to get a fair trial?
Well, that's a bit of controversy. There's a bit of controversy regarding criminal trials and the use of teleconferencing, particularly criminal jury trials. In a criminal case, you have a lot of constitutional rights, including an essential one in this country, that you can confront your accuser face to face, that your attorney can cross-examine the witnesses that are against you face to face. And so the criminal justice system hasn't really squarely decided whether or not jury trials are going to be possible without in-person juries and in-person witnesses.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the delays, can we? There are some people who really want to get to court so they can clear their name or resolve an issue. And it sounds like they can't because of the delays. Am I right in saying that?
That's correct. I know that there's a few jurisdictions that are trying jury trials in a fashion where the jury selection process is in a huge room and the jurors are scattered around the courtroom when they're actually seated to be the real jury for the trial. I think that but that's very limited. So the question really is, how do we move these cases forward where somebody, for instance, has been sitting in jail for months, waiting for their day in court, people who can't afford bond or people who are charged with very serious crimes? It's really a challenge, and there's really not a solitary answer yet.
Okay, well, we've seen states releasing offenders early due to concerns with the prisons and spread of the virus. Do you think the spontaneous release could lead to more crime?
Well, there depends on the type of people released, but it's possible it could lead to more crime. We are seeing, it seems, an increase in property and violent crime in some cities. That may not be wholly related to the justice system, but obviously releasing people from jail who may have a history of committing crimes obviously could contribute to repeat crimes happening.
Of course. Very quickly, what is your prediction as we head into fall with flu and COVID continuing to be big concerns?
Well, we're getting better at managing some of the shorter hearings through teleconferencing, so that part is improving. The jury trial question is complicated, and I just don't know how we're going to have a comprehensive answer anytime soon.
Well, you're giving great information, Sam. I'd love to talk to you again in more detail. Hopefully we'll have you back. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
If you want to find out more information, there it all is up on the screen for you. We'll be back after this short break.